Hey, it's Alisha, and you are listening to Indie 102.3 from Colorado Public Radio and hanging out in the CPR Performance Studio with these self-described high-speed desert rockers and former Local 303ers, Pink Fuzz. Hi, guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty darn good. Welcome to the studio. We've been playing you on the radio for years. We've been wanting you to stop by, and 2024, we're making it happen.
Yes.
Finally made it in.
Still feels great to be here.
Yay. Well, let me introduce everybody, or how about you guys introduce yourself to our listeners?
Okay, me first. My name is Lulu Dimitro, and I play bass and sing in Pink Fuzz.
My name's Forrest Raup, and I play drums.
My name's Shawn Dimitro, and I play guitar and sing.
All right, John and Lulu, I want to. You guys are brother, sister.
Mm-hmm, not married.
Not married.
Not married.
It's like the whole White Stripes thing, right?
People,
Like,
except for
Megan-
we try to be pretty upfront about
Not
that.
trying to trick anyone.
Yeah, we're not
like
trying to
those
trick
guys.
anybody.
And John, last time you were in here, you have another musical family member
I do, yeah.
from the band The Velveteers,
That's
which you
right.
guys have been in here for a studio performance as well. But we're focused on Pink Fuzz today. So glad to have you here. I want to talk about this upcoming 2024 record release, but let's hear something first. How about set up our first song?
Our first song is a new song. It'll be off of the record. It's called Trigger. We've been playing it for a little while out on the road, and yeah, we're excited for you to hear it.
Same, and I need to explain what you say. Someone made me feel I'm alone. Please don't pick a side on me. I didn't try conversation. Need the sky explanation. Feeling proud. Just a trick out to me. Get away. Look out to me. Side on me, you didn't try conversation, neither got explanations, feeling fine. Had a feeling all along, you're holding my shit, yes, son. All the things you say I do come like aren't you. How to see you this way, can't hold my escape. Mirror image can't compute together, we dispute. Now you won't see the soon, never could, can I know I don't share your greed, looks so right to exceed. Just a trigger to me. Get away. I'll be better now. Live that to me. Hey. Complications that arise, not so easy override. I can't say I do the thing that you want me to. Insecure all along, got it all wrong. What's so bad to care? Nothing alive is made. Had to be the same, unhinged. My brain was in it for the long haul. Let me run my crown. Make me understand, no, it's got everything. So the spit in your mouth, when you're so sad of that. Just a trigger to me. Squeeze away. Tell it to me. Just a trigger to me. Get away.
It's Pink Fuzz in the performance studio. Alisha hanging out with the band today. Talk to me about this song, Trigger. What's the genesis of it? Where'd it come from?
Actually, kind of like a quarantine session, honestly. It's a pretty big jammy song, a lot of riffage, and I think we were all just a little stir crazy during quarantine and got together, and everybody just was kind of soloing at the same time.
Yeah. I remember you came in with that kind of like polyrhythmic guitar line first.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like not in 4/4. It's in a weird time signature, but I just remember having a lot of fun kind of like writing a drum part to that weird polyrhythmic guitar line.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think, I mean, I don't know, just like most of our songs, it like comes to fruition with, you know, a little seed, and then like we all play it together and it grows and grows. But yeah, that one we've been playing for a while now. I think maybe like a year and a half or 2 years. And it's changed a little bit, but I feel like it's mostly the same as since we wrote it. You know, like sometimes you write a song and then when you take it out on the road, it changes a lot because I don't know, certain things go better in person or don't go as well. And this song is mostly stayed tried and true to how we wrote it originally.
Yeah, I'd say it's definitely gotten easier to play. It's not an easy song to play.
I like how you set it up and you were like, this one's a ripper. And it is a ripper.
Oh, thanks.
So talk to me a little bit about putting this new record together. So we got to say, so far, as of this recording, there's no album name. I'm sure you guys are maybe tossing around some things, but nothing concrete.
Yeah, nothing concrete yet.
So anyone listening or watching, feel free to put in the comments. We'd love to hear your suggestions for it.
We need them.
But you guys went down to Austin to record this.
We did, yeah.
Okay, so fill us in.
We toured down there, and we had our good friend Kevin McOwen from Black Pistol Fire.
No big deal.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He produced it, and we went to 5th Street Studios, which is kind of right in the middle hub of Austin. And we just did 10 songs in 5 days.
That sounds intense.
It was very intense.
Yeah, it really was. We were doing some big day, like 13-hour days. And I mean, it felt great because we were just like kind of, there's like some genius that happens between like overtired and like having played something a bunch of times. And so we were able to like find that good middle ground of like, all right, everyone's feeling really crazy right now, but like, let's try to get this one more time. So we had some really long days, but
it definitely pushed us to be the best we could be.
Yeah.
And not be tired.
Yeah.
Did you guys come in with the songs pretty much finished because you knew you had just 5 days in Austin to lay this down, so the songs were pretty much done? Or did your producer like help change or direct them in a different way? Perhaps,
well, that's what was kind of wild about it. We had 5 songs, Trigger being one of them. They were very concrete. We didn't really want to change them too much. And then we had 4 or 5 other ones. No idea how they went, anything to do with the structure, because we wanted Kevin to kind of come to the table and be like, let's try this. And so we had one day of pre-production with them where we just did a rehearsal in a little tiny room. I think it was maybe the size of
like
this
carpet and this carpet. It was tiny.
And we were just, 120 decibels and he didn't wear any earplugs either. I was like, wow. And then he kind of helped us with the other 4. And those are some of our favorites, I think, to play.
But we had some ideas, and we'd been going back and forth with him before getting to Austin. And then, when we got there, we were able to just like flesh everything out and be like, all right, this is what we're doing. Here we go. 5 days. Like, let's get it. So. And
that was in between tour too. So we had already been on like tour, no sleep, 9-hour drives, play shows, and then go into the studio 9 to.
Yeah, it was a little chaotic, but in a good way that I think pushed us to make a pretty sweet record.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait for it to come out. You're thinking spring 2024, perhaps?
Yeah, I think that's
Hopefully.
it. We'll see.
Well, let's before we get into some more gabbing, let's hear another song. What are you going to play up next?
This next one's going to be called Ain't No Friend. It's our second single we just released January 5th.
It's Pink Fuzz here on Indie 102.3.
Just another day of self-loathing, like a fire product showing. Stop lost its meaning. Baby can't shoot shoes out holding. Take a look at the scene that's closing. Better be good company. I'm alone in same emotion. You to somewhere in a question of devotion. What you put out, and I can see. So you say I'm loving it all now. On the ground, I take no action. Stop it, you make it be. Where are we now? What you put in is what you get out. Be the same without. Times we've had with some nights underground. What's the thing that I wouldn't notice? This world knows the things on my focus. Comparing. Not a thing to talk about. Lines being said, you can agree to now. Live our life without. In the end, we go a different route. Where are we now? What you put in is what you get out. Be the same without. Times we've had this, I'm not turned around.
It's Ain't No Friend from Pink Fuzz as you listen to Indie 102.3, or maybe you're watching this. It's great to have the band in the studio. We are just getting started. We're about a month into 2024. What's your hope for this year with the group and the new record?
Well, we're hoping and planning to just like be out and touring and like seeing everybody and playing all of this new material from our new record so that people can hear it. And I think like we're itching to release it, so just getting it out there so everybody can hear what we've been working on is really one of our biggest goals. So
I like that. That's a good
Yeah.
2024, just reaching more people.
yeah.
You kind of started off the year with a bang. I mean, you had that Colorado tour, like a handful of dates for the first few weeks of the new year leading up to your Denver show. How has it been traveling across Colorado and getting to know and share your music across the state?
It's been great. We love playing in Colorado. We played a couple of mountain shows up in Ridgeway and Telluride, and those were super fun. People in the mountains, they like really like to get down and be rowdy. So we had a real rowdy time, and then we played here in Denver, and we hadn't played Denver, and I mean we've played the Underground Music Showcase,
Right.
but we hadn't had our own show, our own headlining show in almost 2 years. So it felt really good to be playing Colorado again.
And then I'm excited for you guys. You told me that you're going to be heading to Treefort Music Festival for the fourth time. This is the Boise, Idaho Festival. That's like their answer to the Underground Music Showcase. Is that pretty
I would say so.
equivalent to say? I guess?
It's great.
Yeah, they
Great
do
fest.
a great job finding local artists and touring artists and just like bringing everybody together, putting people together that need to know each other. It's been a really fun experience getting to play up
Yeah,
there.
we owe Treefort and UMS quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So for people that are listening, we have a lot of musicians that listen in, a lot of younger local bands that are that are new to playing. What is the difference that you've noticed between like playing Underground Music Showcase and Treefort? I know that this one is a hometown show for you, UMS is, but what's kind of your observations about how they're different?
I think the main difference I noticed is that I think Treefort leans a little heavier on the touring acts, and UMS leans a little heavier on the local kind of showcase aspect.
Yeah.
And both are great. I mean, obviously having something like UMS where you get a chance to like showcase just so many local bands is incredible. And then to have like a similar scale festival like Treefort where you kind of lean a little more heavier, like I said, on the touring bands. I think having that balance is awesome.
Yeah. All right. For you guys, what do you prefer? Being on stage or studio time?
That's a hard question.
It is a hard question.
I like being in the studio, just creating stuff. But I also love
One or the
Playing
other,
live.
John. You
The
gotta
energy of selling out. Like you guys sold out your most recent Bluebird
Yeah.
show. It was like
Yeah.
that -7-degree night.
Yeah,
is
the
wild.
polar vortex.
And people showed up for that. That's what really got me thinking about it. Like, is that studio time more special than performing live?
I think I enjoy performing live just because all of your hard work and you get a little bit of reaction.
a little bit
It's a lot less stressful to me, honestly, because it's like,
to perform live.
yeah.
Because if you mess up, you just
It's
keep
just-
going?
it's
Or is it
behind
like
you.
that?
Gone.
Where
Yeah.
it's just like, all right.
Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's hard to choose just one. Maybe I would say I loved our time that we spent in the studio. It was like very creatively fulfilling
yeah.
for me, especially for this last album. And we've recorded a lot together, and like we've all done like different projects and stuff, but like the energy of like making things on the spot and like trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work. I feel like that was really great this last time.
I think, also just being in the studio, it's so cool to hear your stuff that is been in your head,
Yeah.
just there. And then we were lucky enough on this record too. We're having Alan Johannes mix it, who's from 11 and Queens of the Stone Age and Them Crooked Vultures, and huge influence on us as kids growing up. So to have somebody like that touch what we just did and just knock it out of the park without us really having any input on it, that's pretty cool.
Did he give you any input? Like, did he comment on your songs to you at
He
all?
did,
Like,
yeah.
what can you share?
It wasn't anything crazy, but he kind of gave us some props, which we were
was,
like little
fangirls.
Yeah.
We were like, oh my God. Can't believe he said that. Yeah. No, he was very nice. And I think like Forrest said, it wasn't like anything crazy, but he was definitely like, sounds good. Sounds really good. So we were,
He tipped his cap, and that was enough for us.
Oh, yeah, that's validation right there.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, guys, before we leave, 2/3 of you are siblings. This is a brother-sister band, and
You and me.
yep. It's always something that I always wanted. I was of 4 children, but we were not musical. We loved music. What's it like being in a band with your sibling? Are you, maybe Forrest should answer this on behalf of you guys. John and Lulu, do you guys fight? Are you good at taking constructive criticism from each other?
I think as far as that goes, like John and I have been writing music together for a long time, since we were like 15 even. And like this band isn't that old, but it is definitely really hard. because it, at first you're just like, you're just being mean to me. Like, stop being so annoying, or like, don't, whatever it was. But I think as we've gotten older and matured,
and take this seriously as because you guys are amazing as a serious band.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've gotten a lot better at learning how to
Work with each other.
Yeah.
Without offending.
Yeah.
And
being sensitive.
I think that's outside of being siblings too. I think just with everybody in the workplace, just learning how to work with people. Mm-hmm. And Lulu and I, can be brutally honest with each other, which is, I think, helpful for being in a band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And getting the best or your best out of a performance or, writing a song.
Mm-hmm. Forrest, do you agree?
I fully concur, yes. A lot of growing has been accomplished.
Well, we're wrapping things up. I just want to say thank you so much for sharing your music with us and for really adding some real rad, fuzzy, desert rock stomp. Colorado music scene. Hold on, what is it? High speed, desert rock.
Yeah.
To the Colorado music scene. We love you guys.
Thank you so much. We appreciate
really
you.
Appreciate your support.
Thank you. Thanks to Team Indie 1023 for putting this together for us as well. My name is Alisha Sweeney. Get more sessions. Check it out. Our YouTube channel is Indie 1023, or go to our website, indie1023.org, in the watch and listen section.